What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Helldivers 2. Now, at the time this video is being made, there is nothing new in Helldivers 2 at this moment. But let's talk about what's on the way. Alright, first off, there's a new war bond hitting this week. I believe it's this week. It's, you can go watch the trailer for it over on YouTube. It's revolving around the pesticide, the chemical stuff that sprays out. That war bond is going to have a stratagem in it for a drone that sprays out the green mist that damages stuff like the bugs or whatever. Alright, but what we really got to talk about is the patch that is dropping tomorrow on Tuesday the 17th. Okay? Alright, so I gotta read through this because there's a lot of updates coming in. The first big one is that, let's see. Alright, first off, flamethrowers. I'm having to read this as it goes, so I apologize. Flamethrowers are going back to what they were before the Escalation of Freedom update, which means the Flames of Freedom war bond will now be viable. So now I can recommend you actually picking it up. So they'll be able to damage, flamethrowers will be able to damage high tier enemies such as Bile Titans, such as Chargers, such as the Hulks over there on the robot side. So flamethrowers are viable. Okay? Alright, next thing is the railgun is getting a damage boost to the likes of which it's almost going to be like what it was originally. It's going to be doing a hell of a lot of damage. Okay? For the exact details, you can find all this stuff on their Discord. But the breaker shotgun, my favorite gun that got nerfed like months ago, okay, it's coming with an extended magazine which holds 16 shells, which is what I think it originally held, to be honest. And the stagger is going back up from 10 to 15. Breaker shotgun is back in the game. Yes. Alright. Next is the rocket devastator changes. It now has a limited number of rockets, and you can see them disappear when they are spent. A reload mechanic. I don't know why I can't say that word, y'all. Is added from their backpack to replenish the rockets. In addition, the rockets' physics collision is now smaller, making them easier to avoid. That sort of sounds like a nerf, not a bug. My next favorite gun, the Eruptor, which got nerfed. See a pattern here? The Eruptor went through some big changes. Shrapnel is back on the Eruptor, which is a good sign. We have replaced the original shrapnel with a frag grenade shrapnel to no longer instantly one-shot Helldivers, with the exception of the occasional unlucky headshot. The amount of shrapnel is also increased, and explosion radius is increased by 33%. So this means that the Eruptor could be a viable weapon again as well. Now we're going to have to see how all this plays out after the patch hits. So you just don't know. The Arc Thrower will get closer to its former glory with some extras on top. A moderate stun effect is added, so that builds up on its targets, and the range is increased from 35 to 55. Durable damage will also be increased from 50 to 100. So the arc thrower is back in the game as well. And that is everything up until now. If you want to see any last minute notices on what's coming with the patch tomorrow on the 17th, make sure you go to their Discord, because that's where all the information is being posted. I hope it includes more than this. I hope that, that they breathe some life back in the game, because everything that they nerfed over the past several months has killed the player base. So I hope that they can turn it around. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, hang on. Let's do one more thing before we wrap this up. I'm not going to give any gameplay because I want to see how the patch is.
Where will you take your stand?
Oh, so there's not a major order in play? Oh, there it is. Alright, so I want to check up on the major order real quick, see what's going on there. No gameplay this week though, so here we go. Raw terminated population levels are at unstable levels, threatening to reach exponential explosive rates of reproduction. In order to reduce the population most effectively, we will target specific medium-sized specimens that form the backbone of terminated hives. While this remains operational focus, a window of opportunity has once again arisen to augment our forces with the orbital napalm barrage. The automaton-controlled planets Tarsh and Mastia both contain significant manufacturing, producing polystyrene foam, an important precursor to napalm. If both planets are liberated within the duration of this order, it will be possible to immediately deploy the orbital napalm barrage fleet-wide acquisition.
Every mission brings us one step closer to the full democratization of the known universe. Maybe it might be a stratagem?
I don't know. While augmentation of our weaponry will aid long-term war effort, the reduction of the terminated population demands our critical attention. I can't talk today. Whether to divide our forces in an attempt to acquire this new stratagem is a decision left up to the strategic expertise of the Helldivers. Okay, so it is going to be a new stratagem if we can pull off this major order. Whichever course of action is decided upon, coordination and unhesitating sacrifice will be the key to success. Alright. And it does look like, 13 hours to go. Let's see. There's Tarsh. It looks like, I don't know. We're killing a lot of bugs for the major order, but Mastia is liberated and Tarsh is halfway there. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I'm kind of wanting the new stratagem, so we'll have to see. Alright guys, that is it for this episode. I'll see you guys next time on Helldivers 2. Hopefully this game gets better. Bye, Em. I love you.